All right, man. It's a freeform rock Saturday exclusive, man. It's like we were just arguing about who's taller, me or Nate from the plug, and or Bushy, but Bushy and Nate fucking hung out together. Didn't you guys like go like this? Who's taller?
No, but we talked about it, and you said, "Man, you're taller than me." I didn't know that, and I went, "No, you're probably taller than me." He went, "No, you're taller than me." I went, "No, you're taller than me," and then we kind of went back and forth like
He
that.
says he's 6'3". I know I'm 6'1", so you guys are both taller than me.
I'm I'm about maybe 6'1".
You look way taller, unless Dr. Fuck is short.
No, without shoes on.
Shoes on. Oh man. Hey man, I wanted to ask you. Well, let's get into my Alice Cooper review. I saw Alice Cooper last night at Yamava Casino. Oh my god. What a fucking show that guy can put on.
Well, yeah,
He has the expressions, the eye flurries, like he's like in a fucking straight jacket at one point doing Steven, and he
uh,
breaks out of it, and then they put him in a guillotine. He has these like dead babies dancing around the stage. He has like he did the Michael fucking Friday the 13th song with fucking
yeah,
Jason around the stage killing people.
yeah.
My
Did
god.
did he go out after?
No, he didn't. He's got to go to Vegas today, so he's got to play Vegas with Ace.
All right. Well,
But
it was worth it to see him because he does a good show. But you like to see people who you can't meet after.
well, I don't care because I want to see the show, dude. I'm into the
Yeah.
music.
So you're like the guy who goes to the restaurant because you want to see the wallpaper, and you don't care about eating the food.
Dude, I would like to meet him, but I'm not going to force my way into meeting him. I'm not going to pay for that meet and greet shit.
Well, no, I know, of course, but if I see that a group is doing a meet
See,
and
there's
greet,
my
I
role, dude. There
won't
it
even
is.
go to the show.
Well, it's like, dude, I want to see live music. There's
Yeah,
nothing
well,
like live music.
you could go and is are there people who perform on the street corner with their guitars and they just sing where you are?
They've done it outside of Disney. I've seen them do it at,
You could meet them and talk with them.
but there's a Spanish group. We were waiting in Yamava Casino. We're like eating dinner. We got thing from this George Lopez Chigon restaurant. You know George
Uh,
Lopez, right? Comedian. He has
yeah.
his own little restaurant inside Yamava Casino
Okay.
because we couldn't get into Rock and Views because they Rock and Brews, the Kiss restaurant because they were reservations are full, and we went there, dude. And there was this Mexican band, hot blonde. She dyed her hair blonde. She's Mexican with a freaking, and she's playing electronic drums like on a keyboard,
Hmm.
like you hear electronic cowbell.
Yeah,
And they were doing Oi Como Va, and they
that's
did some
cool.
like cool like English songs too. She was hot, and then I noticed that people in the restaurant were ignoring them, and me and my wife's cousin Scott, because the wives are waiting in line. We got them drinks. They're waiting in line to get us the food. I would have waited in line, but they wanted to do it because it's my birthday weekend and my birthday's tomorrow.
Hmm.
So they were waiting in line, and I went and handed them the alcohol so they'd be cool. But that band, I was like clapping and said, "Woo!" The guitar player they had, and I couldn't understand half the lyrics when they sing Spanish, but they were fucking amazing musicians. I was appreciating them. And my cousin, well, he's my cousin because he's my wife's cousin now. He went up and gave them a tip, and I was like, "Fuck yeah," because I don't carry cash.
Yeah. So it would be like if I said, "Guess what? I've always wanted to meet Mick Jagger, and I brought my friend over to the concert, and he got to meet Mick Jagger. Wasn't that great?" And it's like, well, but did you meet him? No, but my friend did, and that's the point. Is that it's so great, kind
I,
of like you.
I met members of Oigo Boigo, and you got pissy because we all wore masks.
Yeah, well, you probably didn't have anything to promote or tell them about you.
I have shit to promote, but you know what? I need to make some cards for our podcast and Mark and Jerry because when I go to Rockin' Pod, I want to wear a shirt. I want to get a shirt to piss off Bushy, Nate Atchison from the Plug Podcast. I want to get a shirt black. Jerry made me a white T-shirt with our logo on it.
Well,
Freeform Rock Podcast. I don't like white shirts. I want our logo on a black shirt like this.
I'll tell you.
And at the bottom of it, it'll say hashtag America's Podcast.
Well, I'll tell you this. Someone I know who was responsible for suggesting at first that I had gone to the Rock and Pod thing. So I went there and I met him. He and somebody else who didn't go, but he made some posters of a picture with me and Dr. Fuck. And it said our names and it said Bugs on Cheese. And it was like almost like it was a promotional photo or a poster of our new album or something. It was done well. And so there was this guy named Izzy Presley, and I forgot
that guy.
Yeah, I forgot that he and Dr. Fuck sort of had like this kind of, it might not have been real, but like a feud where Izzy was saying, he thinks Dr. Fuck thinks he's so great, and then Dr. Fuck was saying, "Oh, Izzy is not that." And so I saw.
Well,
Izzy
Dr.
Presley,
Fuck is great. Come on.
But I saw Izzy Presley, and then I gave him that poster, and he was gracious and took it, but he probably thought, no, this guy knows him, but oh well. But I gave a copy to Ron Keel too.
Ooh, I like Ron Keel.
Yeah, and I talked with him, and so hey,
I'm still waiting for a Billy Sheehan interview, but it's
okay, I might decide to do that on my own because it might.
You suck, man! Come on, I like Billy Sheehan more than you do.
Well, now that I have the ability to do podcasts on my own without having someone else record them, I'll probably be able to do Billy Sheehan.
You're a bitch, man. Because I like Billy Sheehan more than you. You don't like Sons of Apollo. You don't like Mr. Big that well.
We don't have to talk about that.
You don't like Talus?
Why I don't want you to be on it, because you'll probably mention that.
I love Billy Sheehan. I would lick his ass.
But you'll probably mention the stuff I don't like.
I won't. If I would never tell a guest that you don't like him.
Hey, I like him.
Well, then good. Then I would never tell him you didn't like him. But I like him more than you do.
Hey, I know about him before you did.
Did you? How do you know?
Because I had Eat 'em and Smile, and I.
So did I.
And I had
Mr. Big's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh albums. If they came out with that many, I have them all. I have Mr. Big. I have Mr. Big, Richie Kotzen. I know
about him back in like the 90s and 80s.
Do you have Richie Kotzen, Mr. Big, with Billy? Do you have?
I've heard all of their stuff.
Do you have the two Winery Dogs albums? Do you have the two Sons of Apollo's albums?
I've heard them.
Okay, do you have them?
I've heard them.
I have them. I own them.
Yeah, but I actually talked to him.
Yeah, because
you only
were
have
there.
plastic.
I wasn't there.
I know, I was.
Well, I'll be there this year because I got my tickets.
He was a really nice guy and easy to talk to.
He seems like it, and you fucker, you put him on our podcast. Don't be a dick. I'm not gonna fucking throw you under the bus.
You know I'm just trying to mess with you.
You're pissing me off because I love Billy.
Well, I like him too.
I would never fucking send it to Blabbermouth. Fuck Blabbermouth.
I'm
Those
I'm
guys-
gonna I'm I'm gonna see what I can do.
Fucking Doctor, Doctor Fuck is a correspondent. What is it? Brave Worlds.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Doctor Fuck still wants to do that. What was that album? Fucking
Yeah.
was that
Whatever.
Peter Frampton album? The Peter Frampton album.
Yeah. He picked one that a typical guy who doesn't know the deep catalog would pick.
I want to do a humble pie album. I'm into some humble
All right.
pie. I think that was on my list.
There's
wasn't
one.
it?
There's actually one that I think you'll like a lot, and there's one that I like a lot. I think this time I'll pick the one you'll like.
Yeah. And I want to do Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. Also,
I love. I might have done that on my podcast. No, YouTube.
Yeah. Oh man, do you watch baseball league?
But I do Sad Wings of Destiny. Have you heard it?
Yes, I own it.
All right, then that makes it easier
Dude,
for me
I've
to
seen
say okay.
Judas Priest for the 4th time in like 5 years.
Now that's something that you're cool with.
I've seen, but like Dr. Fuck says, I haven't seen the original Judas Priest. I haven't seen fucking KK and Downing together. I've seen them with it kind of like it's only Rob and fucking the bass player, like the original members of that band. I didn't see the fucking classic lineup of Judas Priest, but I've seen Judas Priest. I've seen them with Vincent Cavanaugh, Eddie Conestraci twice. Well, Eddie Conestraci, I've seen him with them live twice. Vincent, I've seen once with him, and then I'm going to see them. Then I saw them once with Deep Purple, with Ian Gillan out there. And there was a co-headline tour, so that was the 3rd time. And the 4th time, I'm going to see November 7th, right a mile away from my house, so I could get a fucking Uber and drink my ass off.
Now you're starting to impress me. But the thing I'm going to say is, I would actually go do some shows with Vince and Edwin just to hang out with them. I wouldn't care about what the show was. I think they're cool people, and I would actually just want to go just to hang with them.
They're cool people, but when I get really fucking drunk, I think people hate me. So I fucking thought Edwin and Eric Arnsby Jordan hated me from the Rock All Over You podcast. So I fucking unfriended them when I was drunk. Why do we do shit when we're drunk? And I know they had nothing against me, but I fucking unfriended them. And I felt like they're friends again. We're cool. But I have Edwin and Eric's actually phone numbers. So I was still talking to them when I wasn't friends with them on Facebook, but I was still texting them. But Vincent Cavanaugh.
What about the time I saw Ralph's video, and I got so pissed off, I said, I don't like it. So I reported it, but I ended up reporting my video. And then I went, fuck. So what I did was I went on my station by accident to give myself a like, and I ended up liking his video.
Okay, can I say something?
That isn't actually true. That was a joke that I made on a YouTube video, okay?
It's like I unfriended this, that guy singing Stanley Tim Bream.
Yeah.
I got all butthurt. He's probably not listening, but I got all butthurt because he made a video of a picture of me like naked with my head on some guy's naked body and says, I like Sammy Hagar. And I got all butthurt and I fucking unfriended him and blocked him. I was a little bitch.
Have you ever heard his music?
Tim Bream?
Yes.
No, he has music?
He's a musician.
He is?
And he's very good.
Motherfucker, Tim, send me some music, bitch.
it's kind of older stuff, and it might not be the newest stuff. I've told him before. I said a lot of what he likes, his taste in music, I don't agree with, and I think it's kind of like, I wonder why the hell does he think that way, because it's not good stuff that he likes. But I said, but his music that he does is really good. And so
I'm
I
gonna
said,
message him, dude. We're friends again.
I
So
said, this is like puzzling, because you have some of the worst judgment as far as what you like in music,
hey,
but
he
your
likes
own
Bang
music is
Tango,
so
dude.
good
Bang
that
Tango
that that that,
rules,
that I like
man.
it. Huh?
Bang, you don't like Bang Tango, man?
No, I do. But
Good.
but but no, but what I'm trying to say is, me and him have been at each other in joking ways. But when it comes to musicianship, he does like and respect some of my songs that he really likes, that are actually good, real songs, and I like his stuff too.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I know you get pissed off when people think you're like silly and you don't want people to give you silly lyrics. You want them to give you serious lyrics. But can I tell you something, dude? Do
I'm
you
actually
do you
I
see
actually
Weird
don't
Al?
mind.
Do you see Weird Al Yankovic get all pissed off because people don't think he's serious musician?
Um, well, I have something to say after you finish.
Oh, I asked you a question, so you can say what you want now.
What was it again? Because
I
I
said, do
only
you
heard it.
see Weird Al Yankovic get pissed off because people don't take him serious?
Um, I don't think so. If it were me, I would say he furthers the weirdness. And okay, here's one thing. Well, um, I won't mention his name, only because we're going to later do a review of his music. But his music is great, but his words are like he wants to imitate Weird Al Yankovic, and I think he could be much more respected, but he's doing these really like dumb lyrics. But his music's really good. That's all I want to say.
I'm
So,
just saying, dude,
but
you should be cool.
I I
I
I
have you
I do both. I'll put it to you like this. I'm like the guy who does the really stupid and dumb lyrics, and then I do the serious stuff, and I want people to forget about the dumb stuff when they hear the serious, and I want them to forget about the serious when they hear the dumb. It's like saying, "Hi, my name is Lee.
but the
Actually, my name is Fred. No, I don't want you to think of me as Lee. No, I don't want you to think of me as Fred. No, kind of like that."
but the thing is, dude, you're what you think is dumb lyrics is fucking amazing fucking lyrics on society.
That's because I am absolutely great at what I do.
You are. I fucking lick your ass.
You need to stop thinking of yourself as dumb and start being the real you, and you're great.
Dude, I ain't dumb. How many podcasts mention us on their podcast?
How many podcast
How many
missions are on your
podcasts bring
podcast?
us up on their podcast without me asking them to bring us up on their podcast?
Okay, then you're the smart one and they're dumb.
No, they're not dumb.
Well,
They're
then,
not dumb. Don't call them dumb or they won't mention us again. So don't do that.
okay, they are smart, but they purposefully like stuff that is very, very stupid.
We are stupid sometimes, you know. Well, maybe me more than you. But the thing is, what I'm trying to
I'm
say,
sometimes amateurish.
what I'm trying to say,
I'm
it's like my wife came up with some killer lyrics yesterday because we do that. We just sit there and fuck around. And it's like she said something about Dingleberry in my ass. And I go, that'd be a great Lee song. And I go, but if I send it to him, he's gonna be all pissed off that I only think of him as a comedian.
I could do it if she wanted soul, like the Dingleberry in my ass. Just ask me and I give it now. Ooh, da, da, Dingleberry in my ass. Just get another glass and I'll love you tonight. Ooh, you know,
I know, but I just don't want to offend you by saying, "Hey, Lee, make a song out of Dingleberry in my ass."
I purposefully like to challenge people to make it so that they don't know what will be good or not good at saying.
I gave you some serious lyrics, and
Yeah,
you never did a song
I
of it.
still have them on the messenger. I'm going to probably tonight look for them and do them.
I could come up with some serious shit, dude, but I'm like Mr. Airplane, dude.
You can do whatever you want to do, and I listen. I'm the guy who wrote Mildew Soup. I'm
Yeah,
the guy who wrote Because This World's Made of Poo. I'm the guy who wrote that stuff.
but the thing is,
We did it back in my old group.
Those are genius lyrics. You embrace your weird side, dude.
It's
Stop
like
being so
Mildew
serious.
Soup starts, date me tonight. We can have a loving relation. Don't say no, or else there will be an execution.
That's
And
what
then
I'm saying, dude. You could write serious, but don't like. I know you don't like people listening to your singing sometimes, but you know what? All your fans love your singing. It's like sometimes I want to give you something you did, the doodly doo song. I think you were kind of reading it as you were singing it, and
no, I was off the cuff. I
you
was
were off the cuff. Okay,
along.
I'm just saying, sing it faster, and it would have been better. I
No,
liked it.
I was doing it that way because I didn't want to go like, and then do and oh,
I I think it would have been cool if he went
do you
doodly
want to know
doo,
how
doodly
that song
doo. I'm a
started?
doodly
Do
doo.
you
I'm a
want to
doodly
know
doo.
how that song started?
Sure, go ahead.
It started with me doing a 30-second thing on my transcription app, just me going like, and then
Lip
I
raps.
slowed it down, and then I changed the instrumentation to a band, and then I decided to add the drums from a MIDI sample from someone's free MIDI stuff, and then I decided for an episode I would specifically do a version with words. It was called Dooley Doo because I was singing like dooley 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 dooley, and that was what I did. So I decided to try and make it, since it went from 30 seconds to 2 minutes because I slowed it down. So I decided to just think of words. So I was thinking da da do. So it was, I was singing them as I was thinking them.
All right, man. I go on other podcasts to albums that I don't think you want to do. I went on a plug and did Patient Number 9 with about Ozzy. So I don't know if you heard this album. I think you should. Get back to me on that. Maybe if you like it, maybe we'll do a review on it. If not, I'm cool because I did my review.
I will check it out. I find that Ozzy's first two solo albums, I think, are horribly amateurish.
Ooh.
I think that the stuff he did on Speak of the Devil was some of the best solo stuff he did. I like No More Tears. I like most of the one Bark at the Moon, but I find that Ozzy isn't that great as far as understanding what the rest of the group does. It's kind of like he's maybe good at picking people to do really or to do whatever they do, and then he comes in and does his bit and then says, the rest of you just make it as good as you can. I'll see you when the album comes out.
But I think he does the best vocal melodies of a lot of artists, man.
I'm in pain. I'll say it again. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Okay, Ozzy. Now for the next song.
You know,
Oh, I walk here.
he
I
doesn't
walk
say
here.
that shit. He goes,
I walk
flying
here.
high again. Do, do, do. Flying high again. Come on. That's great vocal melody right
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Come on and join me. Oh, yeah. Wow, wow.
hey,
Here we
Dooney,
go
what are you
now.
doing? I'm again. I'm again. What are you doing? Are you crying? No, I'm imitating Ozzy.
You don't like Flying High Again? That's a fucking amazing track.
Flying high again. Flying. Oh, come on.
Come on, Dr. Fuck. Give Lee some shit on this. But
Even
know,
Elton John at his most girlish sounding is better than that.
You know what? I love Elton John. Billy Joel's better. But I'm gonna give you.
Billy Joel is better.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna give you guys.
I'll give you an album with Billy Joel that you don't even know he was on.
We did an album by Bill. Yeah, you want to give me the shit before you did it? You gave me the Harbor album, right? We did the Harbor album.
No, we didn't do that.
I thought we did the Harbor album. We
No,
did a Billy Joel album.
No. I don't know if we did that, but no, I'm but that would be a good one to do, even though I don't like it. But no, I'm talking about. I don't want to tell you what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna rant because I do giveaways on the Mark and Jerry BS sessions. I've done giveaways on the Freeform Rock podcast, but you guys are so fucking lazy. I would send you that shit. Fucking Wayne Dune got his Ghostbusters after almost a year because I lost the Ghostbusters Blu-ray, but because I bought it on 4K, so I gave that away. I was trying to give this away on the Mark and Jerry BS sessions. So
What
one
is
of the
it?
bonus the new Megadeth album. I haven't even opened it because I bought the other Megadeth that had the Sammy Hagar Burn in Hell track on it.
Okay, I heard some of it, and I thought that it was not great.
So if you guys want a copy of Jaws on Blu-ray, fucking message us and tell us you want this copy. I will send it to you because I got it on 4K. I don't need this DVD version anymore. But you know what? None of you motherfuckers are message me because you're all fucking lazy. I will spend $5 to $6 to send you this shit. If you say, hey, I want that, I will send it to you. I've sent Brian Davis fucking an extra fucking Stone Temple Pilots album. I've sent Wayne Noon my extra Ghostbusters Blu-ray because I got it on 4K. I got this on 4K. If you want this fucking Jaws, ask me for it.
Outside of Amoeba?
Huh?
Do you find them for free outside of the box?
No, I had this on DVD, but I upgraded to the 4K.
Why did you even have it to begin with?
You don't like Jaws?
No, not really.
Oh my God. Do I know you, Lee? Who are you?
You are into pop shit.
I got this too.
Yeah,
I got this.
why?
Dude, what's wrong with the Elvis? Have you seen the Elvis movie? You know
No.
what? I know you respect the fuck out of Dr. Fuck, Ralph Vieira.
I
This
don't like a lot of what
This
he
is
thinks.
his favorite movie of all time. You're shitting on it.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't agree with. I agree with about 40% of what he says.
You know what? You know what? That's
But
cool.
we agree 100% that we're good buddies, and that's what counts.
That's awesome. But you know, me and you agree on 96% of music.
I would say that I actually I'd say you and I are about tied.
We're tied.
Me
We
and
agree
Dr.
with
Fuck.
each other, dude. We agree. You know, we like shit the Dr. Fuck don't like. Like Bon Jovi these days.
Hey!
Sorry, I had to get you on that one. It was there for the team. All right, man. Do you have anything you want to say to me, Lee?
Yeah, I think that I would actually
But Dr.
feel
Fuck did
I would
like
I probably
convention.
if I listen to a random Bon Jovi album and I listen to the Second Sons of Apollo album, I'll probably like the Bon Jovi album better. Okay, I said it.
See why you should get Billy Sheehan on the Freeform Rock topic.
Because I said it, I like Bon Jovi better.
I'll lick his ass more than you would.
No, I'll have better things to tell him.
I'll lick Dr. Fuck's ass too. Hey, Dr. Fuck. See you at Rocket Pod.
I'm gonna be around the people who are good musicians.
Dude, you could me and Jerry Soup's gonna have his fucking GoPro camera. You can leave whenever you want.
And he'll have it attached to my leg, and then that way it will show everywhere I go.
But we will teach Bushy how to drink. Bushy can't handle his alcohol.
There's only like a couple of people who whose opinions I really think are about close as mine are.
Well, dude, I know I agree with you 98% of the time, so I have to be one of those people.
No.
If not, I'm cool if I'm not.
You it's not the stuff that we both agree on that we like, it's the stuff that you like that I don't like that makes it wrong.
Can you tell me what you haven't liked that I think it was the only album that I could think of is Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet that you gave a shitty review.
No, I'm talking about that whole genre of pop
metal
crap. No, the happy pop crap.
You liked Aha, you liked Duran Duran.
Like songs that go like da 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 da.
Dude, I haven't asked you to review Alba. I hate Alba.
Like Lionel Richie.
You like Lionel Richie?
No, I don't.
You don't like All Night Long?
I hate it.
We haven't done that album though.
I don't like it, and I try to listen to it, and I can't.
You don't like Dancing on the Ceiling?
I hate that shit.
You don't like Hello?
I hate it.
Looking for.
It's horrible.
Dude, listen to the lyrics though, man.
I don't like it.
But we haven't done a Lionel Richie album.
I don't want to. I tried to listen to it and they got worse and I couldn't.
But how do you like putting that on me now because I've never asked you to do a Lionel Richie or Commodore's album?
I'm just trying to tell you what I don't like that you've said you liked, and I don't like
but I don't force you to review them.
I don't force you to review.
You know why I do your reviews on Hot Poop and Fairport Point Convention? Because you asked me to, and I'm cool. It's rock. I will do it.
If you didn't want to, I wouldn't.
Well, no, I do it because I'm not a
Okay.
bitch like you.
All right. I'm gonna say you're the guy who in the meal, if the food, some of it gets rotted and moldy, you'll still eat it anyway.
Oh fuck no! I will not eat moldy
I
food, dude.
I'm making a comparison.
Well, that's a
Compare
bad comparison.
a comparison where I will eat only enough and stop.
What's your favorite food?
I like beef noodle soup a lot.
Ooh, I'd rather have a fucking T-bone steak.
Well, that's cool too, but you've never
But you
had.
say I like ground beef a lot.
Yeah. All I'm trying to say is,
I'm out of alcohol.
and level 42 is not as bad as Lionel Richie, but I don't care for them either.
I like the first album with Something About You.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like that album, but the rest of it kind of
I don't
sucks.
like a lot of Mike and the Mechanics.
Ooh, I like Mike and the Mechanics. I like the first album, the first two albums with Paul Carrick on it. Paul Carrick is an amazing artist. You know, like Squeeze?
I like him in that.
You're like tempted by the fruit of another. You know, like Silent Running? Can you
I
hear
like
me?
that.
Can you hear me
But
running?
there's a couple of albums that they did that I don't like.
But the first two Mike and the Mechanics albums are really good.
But I would have to say I'm also, I guess, one. I'm trying to think of one more. I don't.
I haven't asked you to do the first Mike and Mechanics album or the second album, The Living Years. I haven't even asked you to do a Poison album yet.
But I would say, and I'm not a big fan. I can stand them, but I'm not a big fan of Autograph.
The first two albums are great.
They're
I,
not great.
I like Blondes and Black Cars or whatever
Not,
it is. You know, like turn up the radio.
it's bearable.
It's very. What band do you hate the most out of every band?
Fun.
Savage. Oh, okay, mine would be Savage Garden.
Savage Garden is the first two bites seem okay, and then all of a sudden you realize you've eaten mold and you stop.
Oh God, love me truly, blah 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 blah. Chicka cherry cola. My God, that band sucks balls, man. They fucking suck balls after balls after balls after balls.
Yeah. All right.
It's like fucking.
Okay.
What is your? Yeah, I know. I think you like Jimmy Page the best out of everybody, right?
I like them a lot. Yeah.
That's your favorite band, Led Zeppelin, right?
They used to be.
But what's your favorite band now?
I don't have a favorite now
Why?
because I like a lot of different stuff. Well, I'd say basically probably Led Zeppelin is kind of one of them, but I would have to say I like a lot of the early Tangerine Dream.
You know, it's like every time I ask you, hey, let's review Led Zeppelin 3, you said, I'll quit if you make me. I'm like, God, I guess we'll never review Zeppelin 3.
We can. It's just that if we do it, I'm not going to let you say much. I'm only going to shit on you.
That's cool. I like this shit on me.
All
like
right, then I will I will talk bad about people in general because
Cool.
they need to be aware that they're posers for liking that album.
We need to do like some old Scorpions, like Virgin Killer and shit like that.
Lonesome Crow.
Yeah, we need to do that shit, dude.
You haven't heard it.
I've heard it. I have it.
Really?
Yes, I have it. So if we review that, we review it. I have it.
Huh.
I love all eras of Scorpions. I love the new album.
That's your problem. You like too much.
Mickey D, dude, brought the Scorpions back to
Don't you?
fucking rock.
You just don't know when to know the difference between the good and the not good.
We need to do some Motorhead also, dude.
Hey, I know what. I know a guy who will do for the next time. I'll pick him next, and you'll think he's great.
Because you're gonna pander to me, right? I don't want you to pander to me.
Well, it's either that or we not do an episode.
You gave me David Pomerantz, which fucking got over 30 downloads.
That's not. That's it's not like that. He's blues.
I like blues.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You need to tell me because it's your next pick.
All
So,
right. It's John Hammond.
who?
John Hammond.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well, he's the son of the guy who discovered Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen.
He's the guy you made the Hammond organ?
No, he's the son of the guy who was a talent scout who discovered Bob Dylan and discovered Bruce Springsteen.
Well, we haven't done a Bruce Springsteen or Bob Dylan album yet. Should we do those guys first?
No, because this is his son and he's a blues artist in his own right.
I would love to do a Bruce Springsteen album, though, and a Bob Dylan album.
All right, let's do Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan on West 112th Street.
They're both on that?
Look it up. Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen live at 112th Street.
Oh, it's a live album. I'm talking about studio albums.
Oh,
I would like to do Blonde on Blonde.
Ode to 112th Street. Look it up.
And I would
Look
like
it up.
to do, I would like
Bruce
to do
Springsteen and Bob Dylan. The album is Ode to 112th Street.
and I'd like to do live 1975.
Look it up.
I will, but I'd like to do live 75 to 85.
You'll find it doesn't exist because I made it up.
Of course you did, bitch. But let's get the fuck out of here, man, and give me the notes. Say goodbye, Lee.
Goodbye, everyone.